All right, guys. So I'm just sitting here. It's later in the evening. One of the biggest things I'm healing is my anxiety. Um, and through this healing, one of the things that you go through is thinking that is you lose your trust in yourself. So one of the most important things, you got to get your trust back in yourself. Quit trusting these outside sources. So, I was really going through some doubt just now, but I was running it through I was running through my faculties of reason. All that doubt. I mean, I was having a bunch of doubt. I had to, I did a bunch of, I do not consent. I do not comply. I was doing other things, other modalities that I use. But so once all that's over and I know I'm sitting with myself and just these thoughts, okay, where are they coming from? Where are these thoughts of insecurity or in what I'm saying and what I'm presenting and how the process by which I'm using the processes of my faculties of my mind to think. So, I just had to breathe through it. I mean, I was getting anxiety and everything. I was breathing through it. I was pacing back and forth. And then so I was doing a bunch of different things, just trying to calm down, just, get rid of that anxiety. Because when you get that anxiety, it makes you want to move and do things, but you got to sit with it and you got to process it. And so what helped me was I had just come over and started looking at this board again. And as soon as I got down to the second row, I started feeling better. Because look, guys, this explains what's all this all this problem, these brain issues that we're having, all this, all this doubt and fear, everything we're having. Look, this is how it happens. We put our faith in belief, okay? We put our faith in belief. That is the assent of the mind to the truth of what is declared by another, resting on his authority and veracity without any evidence or any probable evidence of any kind. Okay? Belief, a persuasion of the truth. Okay? So we put our faith in belief. We have gotten, instead of just using our own senses, okay? It is so easy. We have faculty of the mind with reason and intelligence. We have senses, right? We have all these senses, and we can live in truth, fact, and reality. It's that simple. But instead, we put our faith and belief in these authorities that we put over us. There is no authority over you until you allow an authority over you, religious or otherwise. Spiritual, there is no authority over you, guys. There's nobody coming to save you. There's nobody damning you to hell. There is somebody enslaving you and me and every other soul embodied in these fucking 3D meat suits. That is the authorities that are running us in circles in their systems, oppressing us. They're loading and burdening us with cruel, unjust, and unreasonable impositions, superfluous bullshit. And that's what happens when we allow government. They tell us, guys, government comes from the Latin, guber, to control, mente, the mind. Government literally comes from the Latin, to control the mind. Okay, they're controlling your mind, guys. This is it. This is it right here. We are using our own common sense and logic and getting down to it. So when you allow these authorities, okay, and these government entities and these AI, whatever it is, wherever you're putting your attention, that you can consider that your authority. How about that one? You are under bondage, which is slavery. You are a slave. One who has lost the power of resistance, or one who surrendered himself to any power, whatever. You surrender yourself to all the fucking 3D bullshit. All of it. There's billions of different kinds of bullshit in this 3D shit show. You are now enslaved. You are deprived of your liberty and subject to the will of a master. It doesn't matter if that master, if you like yoga, you are enslaved to your yoga master. If you like TV, you are enslaved to your TV masters. If you like God and Jesus, you are enslaved to your God and Jesus masters. If you like Satan, you are enslaved to Satan masters. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? If you're enslaved to Andrew Tate, you're Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is your master. Okay, do you understand? It's this simple, guys. It's this simple. Indoctrinate that fucking enslavement, whoever is enslaving you, whatever authority, government, they are going to indoctrinate you. Teach. Guys, we don't need to be taught. We already know. We came here whole. We don't need your doctrine. We don't need you to imbue us with your doctrine. We don't need you to tincture us deeply with your doctrine. And again, and it's all oppression, and it's all superfluous, which is unnecessary, more than wanted, more than sufficient, useless, unnecessary. That's what they put on you. And that's what they get you to put continually, voluntarily upon yourself. You are continually, when you sit there and you go, well, that's just the way it is, and you go back to your shit, you are agreeing to all this over and over and over and over again. It's all an illusion. They are taking truth, facts, and reality, and they are putting an illusion, a mask of an illusion over it. Okay? They are mocking you. They are playing with you. They have deceived you. Okay? They are putting on a false show that you need them, that you need their processed foods, that you need their vitamins, that you need their fucking information, that you need their books, that you need their history, that you need their fucking narrative. Do you understand? This leads to insanity. Okay? Derangement. Unsound intellect. Madness. Lunacy. Alienation. Insanity. And what is insanity really? We've been talking about this. It is due to abuse. All these mental issues are due to abuse. The gaslighting, the blaming all this system on you guys and saying all you guys, while they fly around in jets and blame fucking you for, climate change. And they blame you for everything. But yet they sit here and they're the systems. They make you operate and agree constantly to these systems. Do you understand? Anxiety. And it makes you insane, guys. You got to understand why it makes you insane. The amount of anxiety and abuse, maltreatment, misuse, violation, defilement. Guys, they do this to you constantly. Ill use, improper treatment or employment, a corrupt practice or custom. I mean, what do you guys want to, violation, defilement, perversion of meaning. Guys are constantly they are doing nothing but gaslighting you. And you guys just keep on blaming it on each other and want to point at each other. We all have we are all traumatized, guys. They are traumatizing us since birth. They are traumatizing us since birth. Before birth. They prepare us prior to birth. It is toxic. What is toxic is a poison. Any agent capable of producing a morbid, noxious, or dangerous effect upon anything endowed with life. They are poisoning us constantly, daily, with all of their fucking, whether it be through the food, whether it be through the medical industry, whether it be through their indoctrination centers, whether it be through it doesn't matter, guys, all the way across the board. It's all poisonous because it's all superfluous, because it's all confusing, because it's all over here. And none of it, truth, fact, and reality is natural, pure, and organic, guys. That's it. That's it. When you're dealing in truth, if you're confused, you're over here. Okay? Do you understand that? If you're confused, you're over there. This is very simple to be at. And you remain in that by keeping your attention, meditating, contemplating, keeping your attention. That's all we really own. That's all we really have. How do we do that? Because we, through the faculty of our reasoning, our intelligence, our senses, right, guys? This is very simple. Then, Richard, why is it so hard? Because they got you over here continually arguing points. You guys are continually on this board arguing against each other points on this board. You're not going to get, that's hamster wheel. That's consumerism. That's all of that never-ending shit over here. You get over here, things get done, and shit moves on. And it's that simple, guys. It's that simple. It is literally that simple. But they have you over here. And over here, they got you tied in with the damn fake monetary system that you guys are relying on for all this fake food and fake housing, all this shit that doesn't even belong to you. I mean, it's crazy. They can take it at any time. Guys, you own nothing. You own nothing. So all this trauma, it's all toxic. They just keep on toxic, which is all poison. They keep on poisoning. It creates cognitive dissonance, guys. Your soul has been hanging on forever trying to fucking wait for you to wake up and give over. And this is causing cognitive dissonance. They've been telling you one thing. They've been rubbing this goddamn illusion over top of this truth fact, and reality that you know. They've been rubbing this fucking veil of illusion all over that your whole goddamn life. It creates discomfort, guys. It creates anxiety. It is abuse. It causes disease. Okay? And you are displaying Stockholm syndrome because you guys continue. You're like, Richard, we just got to get the Democrats out of here. Well, Richard, we just got to get everybody on board with climate change. Well, Richard, we just got to get everybody on with love and peace. Well, Richard, we just got to... No, you are displaying Stockholm syndrome. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to do anything. As individuals, each one of us needs to get back to truth, fact, and reality. There is no saving it. You don't save anybody over here. This is where you play that game. Helping, saving, all that virtue signaling, how great you are, how much information you have to give to everybody. I'm not teaching you guys anything. I'm just exposing the common sense. If this doesn't make sense, let me know. This is common sense, right? You guys are confused. You can sit here and argue billions. There's literally billions of different points over here, different religions, thousands of different viewpoints on every fucking religion, on thousands of different points on every fucking religion. Then you have fucking the government and all that crazy shit. Then you got the fucking aliens, all that shit. And you got the entities and you got all that crazy. It doesn't matter, guys. The only thing that matters is us. The only reason this even exists is because we have, at some point in time, given it our attention. And somehow they fucking took over our will and started us on this vicious fucking cycle. And we can break it. We can break it by grabbing our will back, because we do have our will. They just, through parenting, through bad parenting, I mean, think about it, guys. We're born into this little baby body with these huge giants ruling over us. And I mean, you have to comply. And what does it do? It creates Stockholm syndrome. So you defend your parents. You defend the ones who brought you into a slavery system, who were slaves themselves, still don't even admit it. And you look where you end up. A fool, guys. What is a fool? Let's read the whole definition of fool. A fool is a noun. A fool is a windbag. One who's destitute of reason or the common powers of understanding. One who does not exercise his reason. one who pursues a course contrary to the dictates of wisdom. Fool, to trifle, to toy, to spend time in idleness. Fool, to treat with contempt, to disappoint, to defeat, to frustrate, to deceive, to cheat, to impose upon. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? Over here, look, you can say, you can say you don't know, but truth, fact, and reality is as simple as being natural, pure, and organic. All you have to do is take your attention, your meditation, just start thinking about things other than this 3D realm, other than pleasing. Think about things other than to please, things that feed in to their fucking 3D realm. It's a black hole over here, guys. It just never ends. They will just take, suck. It doesn't end. There's no peace over there. Because once you fucking get that high or whatever you like over here, you'll never get the same. Again, you'll never be the same, and you'll be chasing it the rest of your life. And then you've got to get on another high. And trust me, they got millions of different highs you can get on over here. And then get so distracted, and there you go. There's another lifetime gone. Gone. When all you have to do is just slow down, get rid of all their superfluous bullshit, start thinking and contemplating on these things, putting your attention and intention towards using the faculty of your mind, trusting yourself again, okay? Using your reason, okay? Your reason. We all have the ability to reason. The highest faculty of the human mind by which man is distinguished from brutes and which enables him to contemplate things, spiritual as well as physical, to weigh all that can be said or thought for and against them, and hence to draw conclusions and to act accordingly. We all have intellect and sense, guys. That's all we got to do. We got to use this. And then we end up over here. And then we're understanding. We're knowing. There's no more thinking. We understand. We know because we're wise now. And we can direct our will in whichever manner we see fit. But this is going to lead to ease, comfort, safety, respect, sanity, liberty, veracity, and sagacity. Guys, it's that simple. It is that simple. Over here is a black hole. All that nasty feeling, all that depression, all that confusion, all of that is over here. With your simple act of thinking, meditating on your issue, on whatever is bothering you, like this whole fucking thing being completely fucked. And why is it complete? Oh, it's on purpose. Why? Because we're enslaved. Oh, okay. That's over there. And then how did that get us there? Through faith and belief. It all started with faith and belief, right? Putting our trust in authorities. But choose it. Guys, we are the authority. We put our trust in authority. And those, like I said, those authorities can be whoever you idolize, whatever. You could have thousands of authorities. You could have thousands of things you worship. But it's as simple as that. Pulling your fucking authority back over here, doing your due diligence of actually meditating and thinking about your issues, your family, your kids, putting your attention on them, and then using the faculties of your mind like reason, intelligence, and the senses that you have to get through. Understand, you will know where to go from there. You will not have questions. You will know. The biggest part about this, guys, is trusting ourselves. I'm not teaching you anything. You know this. This is clear to you. This is simple. This is not superfluous. This is not extra. This is fucking necessary to filter out all the programming.